Where you at, boy? I don't hear you. Let's see. Let me throw some jerseys on this, man. They look sturdy. They look green, man. Where jersey go? Oh yeah, we notched this. No second door in here. You gonna find me. Ew. It's been Georgia.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Hey, Tizzy be tweaking on that bed too, man.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. To the air. Rushes on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. He slings it deep to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on third down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Sometimes just punt the ball. Now this offense set up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
Setting up up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore will throw. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. It's not just the dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
That, friends, is a busted play, incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Lost the fire on second down. He got it. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. From the gun, running back on the move. And he showed off that stiff arm for a nice pickup on the play. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Wants to throw. It's Manning. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Makes the grab. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how he's loose. Ripping through the defense. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Longhorns have this offense rolling. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. They'll do the rest. They'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Moore to the air. Pressure coming. He's got an open man. Wide open spaces. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Quarterback making checks. Lost a throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incomplete.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Here's a heat. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Fights off the defender. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Buys a little extra time. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they finally make the tackle, and this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Bevo is a ground-based animal, and he has to like what he's seeing right now from this running game.
The beef up front doing their job, creating some holes, making some alleys, get those running backs. I think Texas, when you can pound the rock and you can use your big guys up front, you can win a lot of football games.
The give to the tailback. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Longhorns in the hurry up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Picked off to stop the threat.
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Caught behind the line. It's Hughes. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on up.
Sneaks it into the end zone.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Moore will throw. Lofts one high and deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. What a nice throw there, just carving up the defense. You make these types of passes downfield, and it reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 bills.
Yeah, just making big plays in the passing game. This offense is built on the run. It always has been.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. guess a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on first down. Steps away to find some room. He'll try to do it himself. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw. It's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To the air on 2nd down. Buying some time. He's got it at the 15. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Oh.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They'll go hurry up here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead.
I don't think I need to get a stop. If I get a stop,
going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out.
Yeah, I was eating on my damn first
And the
drive.
extra point is good.
That's why I kept taking me for the damn pick up play and shit. Play now. Lock in on it right quick though.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moore to the air. Under fire. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it. Live to play another down.
I like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires left. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes a catch at the 15. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The snap sets up the throw. Looking for the goal line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown Ducks. Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Just enough time for one final play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off.
I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I ain't even prevent. I know you was over cooking some shit up.
One more snap coming before halftime. These DBs going to get a little cushion.
If it don't matter, that means it's going to be a piss then.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to take it back. And he make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime.
And I lost it. Yeah.
The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next.
Oh, let me do something right quick. Gotta see something. Oh, I saw the game come up. That nigga shield. Hey, what the fuck? Was it red on the tackle too? God damn. I'm ready, bro.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle.
That shit made me come down too far.
Settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Got a bad pick six.
Longhorns will hustle to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes.
Man, who says you can't run the middle anymore?
Yeah, running back ain't no joke though.
I gotta make big plays. I gotta go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Shows him the stiff arm. Out to the 30.
I need for my team to drop that ball.
Gaining 10 on that one.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that now. What opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Throwing right. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas has played two games last year, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one though that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Here comes the heat. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Moore will throw. Sends it downfield. Snags it. Touchdown, Oregon. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy. I'm looking back, locating the
You can tell why the game had got so many bugs.
in a big moment here in this game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on
The game got so many bugs because they're too busy trying to make the damn crowd look so damn real.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Ramsey with the stiff arm. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
Watch the field.
Power football with the run. Runs through a tackle. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Using his legs to buy some time. He goes out.
This game really just made my nigga do a whole 360
Good productive play there to get things going.
in one spot, just like standing there.
Well, I think you're starting to see
And it's my
examples
use.
of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Longhorns are flying down the field.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Why didn't he jump? I didn't even click on that nothing, bro.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And
It's like that nigga dunks so the box.
that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about
I'm
how good
done,
this
bro.
defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
They'll give it to him again. Squeezes
Like, this
out
nigga gave
yards
a
down
stiff
to the
on
32.
4 back-to-back plays.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man downfield.
See this shit.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Scrambling away. He'll take a shot. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. Backed up in the shadow.
I ain't even see that nigga.
No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult.
You thought somebody was on his ass.
You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing.
And that nigga took away that whole third quarter. Did I get the ball in the third quarter?
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third.
Oh yeah, that's right. I scored in like 3 plays. But you really did take out the whole third quarter because I only had one position.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. Coming out with it, it's Moore.
As long as you get 6 out of it, it don't matter.
But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
Did you watch the whole game when I'm playing, bro?
Moore to the air.
The only thing that be getting me, bro, is the damn stadium post, bro. That stadium post bad as fuck on here.
Stop it after just a few. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on first down from the 30. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Yeah, but get over here, bro. I see you playing at a little big.
Pickup has this offense on the move. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
But he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. Here we are late in the game.
Ain't gonna lie to you, boy.
Taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like
They
that,
done you
it's
did.
like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision, do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And that is a backbreaker if you're on defense. On fourth down, the opponent's throwing for it. Not only do you give up the first down, but you give up an explosive play. And all of a sudden now, you're reeling a little bit defensively.
They'll give it to the back. Brownie on the Jets. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete and quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Moore will throw. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up.
They have
been living in the backfield all game long. That already the third sack of the game for this unit.
And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, the offense is trying to go downfield and be aggressive. I think that receiver has got to do a better job fighting for the football. He just didn't really put in a great effort, and that's what helped the defender swat it away.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Dances away to buy time. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Here comes the Texas offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react.
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped.
That nigga is not that tough.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Hard running there. He's
And it's crazy because that nigga wearing too as bad as fuck.
trying to cash in on this drive.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field.
Oh, then you got 2 clock on? That's crazy.
I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Knocked down in the
Ain't no way running like that.
This guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. Now facing a 3rd and long. Their pass not Moses. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. And there's a lot of celebrating going on over there, but there is still time left on the clock.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. Oh, a lot of space. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
That's something as a defense you got to be prepared for. In a 2-minute situation like this, you know they're going to try to throw the football to the sidelines and get guys out of bounds. So you got to have outside leverage, or you need zone defense to help out and try to bracket guys on these outbreaking routes.
And they'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The offense gets the timeout, 12 ticks left on the clock. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Moore to the air. He'll take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet.
What I try to miss for you when you chew a clock.
Against that guy, that's incredible.
I said, why would I try to miss it for you? You was chewing clock.
With drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And with 2 seconds left, their last chance to send it to overtime. And he tried to muscle up on that one and just hooked it. Never had a chance to the left. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams.
and beat.